everyone, and welcome back to Real Life Alpha. So just before we start this video, I would like you guys to please comment, like, and sub to help me grow out this channel. This will be yet another red pill video on which I will emphasize on why I hate so much social nightlife or the bars and club scene. For my viewers, this should not be a surprise that I just despise this lifestyle and everything that involves in it. You know, I do not hate something due to his popularity or based on someone's opinions. I have my own experience and then I do my due diligence. And following that, I do not mean to disrespect anyone who works on those industries. I worked myself on that industry for a few years, and I have some friends and acquaintances who have done so in the past, or at least very recently. So to have a concrete understanding of what this is, for most guys which are blue-pilled, cucks, simps, manginas, the average man that is just uneducated about the red pill and the manosphere, this is seen as an opportunity to meet your potential new girlfriend or wife. Now for women, this is a place where it's not shame to be promiscuous or to be a slut. They attend these venues to feel desired by hordes of horny and drunk guys, which makes them have a sense of validation. And also as a consequence of that, they have absurdly bloated confidence, which leads to arrogance by rejecting the very same men and humiliate them in a social situation. There's also the free entrance to those bars and clubs for women, some free drinks. And bear in mind, guys, some of these women might have, a boyfriend or a husband or a significant other. Yeah, so they're going out just to get male validation and attention. For them, it's their currency. So now to the meat and potatoes. What do I actually hate about these environments and this scene overall? So first of all, it's the absurdly loud music. I mean, it's so loud to an extent you can't even listen to yourself talk. And the music also is so bad to an extent that is musical diarrhea, harmonized diarrhea. Honestly, I have no idea how people can listen to such filth. And in that sense, how is a man supposed to chat up with a woman and to get her attention and to charm her up and to run game on her when there's all of these distractions going on and she cannot pay attention to you, the man, for you to step up to her and validate yourself to her on why she should be potentially your girlfriend or wife. Another point is the stupidly overpriced alcohol. Guys, I've worked in this industry for a few years and I know this. I was shocked when I was looking at the menus for my previous place. We're talking about 5 to 8 pounds for a pint of beer. Yes, a pint of beer. 16 to 20, sometimes even 30 for a cocktail. And those high-end spirits, they can go all the way to triple digits for 100 ml. Or maybe just 50 mil. That is a lot of money. And I can't imagine people working minimum wage jobs or very close to minimum wage jobs and paying these absurd prices for these drinks. I also consider that buying a drink to a complete stranger with the goal of obtaining, validation and, some empathy is just a severe lack of respect towards oneself. Spending, a day's worth of work or two to buy some drinks for, a girl who to you at that point is a complete stranger. I mean, it just makes me cringe to no end. You are already in a sense of weakness. And also there's this social construct that is eminent for men. These venues having ladies' night and free or discounted drinks for ladies and just getting all the place filled up with ladies. Where's the equality in that? The equality is just thrown in the bin. In these venues, women are automatically worshipped and pedestalized whilst men are frowned upon. Men are no good in that place, which actually is not real because men are actually the ones that pay up for most of the expenses. So they keep those businesses running even though they are treated poorly like peasants. And those places are also not strange to having bar fights and just, arguments between men fighting over women. That is quite common. And leading to this, once again, this bloats a woman's confidence to a level of arrogance and entitlement. So much so that nowadays in this Western world, we have, a real pandemic instead of the one that we are currently experiencing which is a severe case of 49ers. So for anyone who doesn't know, a 49er is basically a woman who's a 4, but for some reason behaves like she's a 9. These women are already really hard out of the box to want, to be desired. And not only that, they already, acting as they're hard to get. And therefore, there isn't much that on those environments men can do to improve their image and their social status. Unless, they're already out of the box, they're extremely good looking and have loads of cash. And yet one of my final points that I just don't like about this environment is the shameful vibes and the negative energy that I get from everyone. I've done this for a very short while of, going out, and it was just not for me. I've been shamed for not being hip, for not being cool, for, being lame and a nerd, for not wanting, to participate in the social narrative. I've been even more victim of, more shaming language such as, you can't get laid, you can't get a girl, or you're gay and you're an incel. Things like that. Guys, though that is not nice to hear, it is crucial to let, everyone know that that does not bother you. Okay, so moving on. These places, often enough, they attract low quality women. What I mean is, by low quality women, I mean party girls, single mothers, fat girls, and women who are already mentioned. And many attending those places, they are already setting themselves at a natural disadvantage for going into those places. There's already a huge disparity of ratio between number of men and number of women. So to make matters simple, those places are a sausage festival. And do not give these women any attention whatsoever. Should be known for everyone in the manosphere that this dating scene is nothing more than a numbers game. And the more that men step out to this nonsense, the better. Now, as well as you guys might know that due to the current events of the pandemic, a lot of these businesses are actually struggling. And hopefully, and I really, fingers crossed, I hope most of them go bankrupt. It would be just poetic justice for them to go bankrupt because they, for many, many years, have unfairly stripped us of our hard-earned money in order to attempt to sell us a life partner. I see that as a massive and a total waste of time and money. Whenever I attended those places, I always felt like rubbish. I always felt that I was never good enough for anyone out there, unless I forked out a lot of cash, and even still, nothing guaranteed. So to conclude, guys, always remember that men can always vote with their feet by walking away, and also by their wallet for not, paying for these hoes' entertainment. Alright guys, so that was it. I hope you got the message. And hopefully with this video, hopefully someone has gotten the right idea of do not attend those places. And those places, they need to go bankrupt. Thank you so much for watching. Please always like, share and sub and help me grow out this channel. Thank you so much. Cheers.